Good morning, traders. 4th of April, we're about an hour into this trading session, and this market has been really, really bullish. You got some really steep run ups, and it's all started from a week ago, Friday, when we jumped off the 500, off the 5, excuse me, off the 200 MA, and it's been off to the races. There has been only one legitimate pullback that was even provided an entry of decent success to the upside, and that was at 40.32. But in the rest of this run up has just been just marking it up at the end of the month and a little follow through. I think it's the first time in 4 sessions that we are seeing any type of retracement in any of these markets. So, it's due for a little bit of a pullback, and the opportunity still finally has given you a really decent long. Only really two trades I saw today was right in here, about 57, and you can kind of see how they matched up. We rolled, and the Dow was also finally rolling to a significant location. And when the market is this bullish, the pivot is usually a key location, at least in terms of holding up and providing another opportunity for the market to rebuild to the back to the upside. It's the first time I think in multiple days I haven't seen it come close to it. Market has it's opened up higher. It's given back some of it, but it's been holding up so strong that it's been giving you some. You only can react to the momentum change. There hasn't been any super key locations outside of today, which was right here at the pivot. So, this was a short this morning, came in around 56, give or take, anywhere from 55 to 56, and it rolled really nicely. It's all about management. And bear in mind, the markets have stabilized, the VIX has come down dramatically, the ranges have gotten tighter. It becomes about your management. So be very careful. We're kind of haven't seen these huge swings because the market is holding up. So, you have to be really sharp about your management. So, make sure you get in, take your profits. You want to play runners, have a running stop, protect yourself against any roll downs or roll ups. Most of my trades that I've been posting, well, at least last week, were shorts because they were just running them up so hard that I felt the higher probability of successful trade was going to come from reversals off of those locations, and they were stubbornly good, but they were good trades. But like I said today, they finally gave you a solid entry, and right here is a classic. This is as good as it gets. The market pinches through the pivot and it rolls up, and you can see it right there. Two bars kicked in. Aggressive was 46 where I took it, but you could have got anywhere between, and you could see they were bounced off of 49, and 49 was where we kind of made a low this morning. So, and then they blew through it, and now we're up in here. So we'll see what holds, and we'll see what the next opportunity would be. But you can see these markets are really jacked up, all very bullish. There's a nothing significant to way lower. I have about 4110 in the ES, about 13050 in the, I'll just call it 30,000 in the NASDAQ. And this would come all the way to the Dow would come down to about 33,470. Those are about the key significant support levels. So until then, it's, take opportunities to the long side, and we'll see what happens, how this market plays out. Now, given the fact that we've run up this hard, this long, this strongly, be very careful. Even if this thing starts to roll down, you got to look at the pivot. You take these trades as long as they confirm, but you got to pay attention, and see whether or not it does hold. Because if the pivot doesn't hold, then they might want to challenge this low right here of 41.30 or this area. And I think this is where it stopped yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that was the low yesterday, but I don't think we got to it. We stopped at, that's what my point about this market not even coming, because I remember 41.27 was the pivot. It didn't even get to it. It stopped at 32, and then they marked it up into the rest of the afternoon. So, they're going to roll out here. Pay attention. Excuse me. But once again, do not get caught up with it if it doesn't hold a pivot. This market might be a little overdue for some profit taking, so respect these highs. We've been up here before on numerous occasions and have failed. So once again, the market's getting into that rare air locations. It's bullish, but can we hold it? So respect it until we can't. All right, traders, have a great day. Good luck.